Like I told you, I'd be back. Saturday. It is Saturday, right? Good, it's Saturday. What's going on? Alright. So I told you I would be telling you what I've been up to for the week. So let's begin with Sunday. Alright, so I believe it was Sunday night, or Sunday morning. You get what I mean. So it was at that time, and I was thinking, if I go to bed now, I'm not waking up for church tomorrow. So I decided to stay up all night. I'd stayed up all night, and I accomplished this goal. I believe it was 8 o'clock, and I had won the battle. I had survived all night long. So I freaking decided I better get dressed now. So I went to my room, because I'd been on the computer all night, freaking trying to stay up, making sure I don't pass out and then end up missing church. So I go to my room, and I get dressed, and I must say that I was the most dashing fellow on this planet. That's what I was. I was the most dashing fellow ever. And I was like, this is how I'm going to church. Victory for me. So, next thing I find myself the next minute on the floor. I had passed out. It was no longer 8. It was 5. Church begins at 1. Okay? 1. And it ends at 4. I woke up at 5. 5 of all times. I woke up at 5. So I admit to church. And I kind of just got sad about it. I Skyped with the friends. And they told me that they didn't go to church either, but guilt was there. So then we move on to Monday, because it's Monday. On Monday, I didn't do much. You know what I did. You actually were there. I made the vlog, and after that, I went over to my friend's house, and I went to watch the Wolverine with the group. And I think Monday was the most interesting of the days so far. And I'll tell you why it was the most interesting. Because after the Wolverine, we went to Kennedy's house and had pizza. Taylor, Josh, and I were kind of ditched at the movies by Josh's mother, who dropped off everyone else. All the girls, and I mean, Carter was there too, but he counts as a girl necessarily. Right? We go there. And Taylor, before we went to Kennedy's house, he had drank an energy drink. Don't give Taylor energy drinks. It's bad for his health. It is his alcohol. That we gave him his alcohol. His energy drink is his alcohol, and we gave it to him. So while we were there, Taylor was drunker than ever, basically. So we drew a mustache. We were able to draw a mustache on his face. And we told him there was a mustache on his face. He was staring deep into Carter's eyes as Carter drew the mustache. And we told him, and he was like, I have a mustache? And then he felt his face. He had felt his face, and after feeling his face so long, of this mustache, he told us we were liars. Moving on from that, he ended up being a little bit of a wrestler, so me and him ended up wrestling quite a number of times. And I would win by one way. There was only one way I could win. I hit him in the nuts. I hit him so many times. So many battles. And I won every time because I did it. I kept hitting him there. I hit him in his no-no square. The thing is, at one point, I don't know what happened. I don't think I was there for half of it. But they were dancing. The whole group was dancing. I think I was eating a slice of pizza. They were dancing, and Taylor did a barrel roll for no reason. And Josh, for some reason, wanted to stomp on Taylor. And Taylor had done a barrel roll. And I'm not sure what happened. Taylor was like this. Taylor was like this the whole time. I believe he was like this. And he was on the ground. And Josh, he did this. It stomped the ground of where Taylor stood. And he was going for his buttocks. He was aiming for the buttocks, but he was barrel rolling, and it went a little further up. I don't think Taylor will ever have kids. If I was him, I'd be in a terrifying pain. Terrifying pain. And I know Taylor must have been in pain. But, yeah. After that, I went home. We all went home. Moving on to Tuesday. So, I slept all of Tuesday. I mean, I didn't wake up at all. Wednesday, I slept again. Dang it! So 2 days of sleeping, I believe. 2 days of just sleeping all day. Thursday was an interesting occasion. We decided to hang out. Because I had been spending all day playing Minecraft. Playing Hunger Games with my friends and amigos. And Taylor told me to go to his house because we were gonna hang out. So I bike there. And I'm sweating all over the place. And then Taylor's like, let's go to Carter's and pick him up. So I nod my head and we head over to Carter's. We get to Carter's and we have a nice interesting adventure and discussion about how we're excited for school. We go to Josh's house and this is where it actually gets very interesting. We go there and for some reason, out of nowhere, Taylor's hand comes and he hits me. He hits me in my no-no square with the back of his hand. Hits me in my no-no square. I was in a lot of pain. But I had enough strength to keep moving forward. I kept moving forward, and I decided to do the same thing to him. I do this exact same thing, but something goes wrong. I go, and he goes down for the count, and he's in pain. He's in a lot of pain, but I didn't think I hit him that hard. I did it quickly, and I didn't put that much effort into it. But he was on the ground, and he was in agonizing pain, and suddenly I hear Carter's like, "Oh, dude, what have you done?" I look over. And Taylor's pants had ripped open. I had ripped his pants open with the back of my hand. He was hit there. He's on the floor. And I have a theory of what happened that caused his pants to rip. Okay, so here's my theory. So we go there, and after he texts at me, I go text at him. But what was in the middle was a thorn bush. And I hit my hand against the thorn bush. I didn't feel much pain. My hand's perfectly fine, as you can tell. I don't feel pain in the hand. I didn't feel it when I hit the thorn bush. But I remember it came with me as I hit Taylor. So my theory is there must have been a thorn the size of Godzilla that was invisible that smacked down on Taylor with my hand. And it tore his pants open as he flew away. He flew backwards, and his pants tore. That is my theory. I can't really say that it was, but I hope that was. I hope it was, because what's about to happen later in that day was something I would regret doing. So we go a little forward. We're at Ken's house again. Ken's house seems to be like the #1 hangout spot these days. So we go there. And Taylor had replaced his pants with Josh's pants. They were big. The shorts went to here. Josh's shorts on Taylor went to here. And he had to wear a belt, and his pants would continue falling. I don't know what happened. But for some reason, what we were doing the whole time is me and Taylor would be fighting each other. Tackling. We would tackle each other, everyone. We would tackle each other. After all the tackling, there was one point, I think anger was rising in me. I don't know, maybe it was a sheer lack of sleep I had that day. I'm not sure. But I had ended up, I was there, and Carter and I were ready to go. We were going to leave. Because Carter had to go home and babysit, and I just wanted to play Minecraft and do the Hunger Games with him while he babysat. Taylor pushes me against the chair, or against the couch. I'm sorry, I had to point at my couch for some reason, but there was a couch, and I was behind it, and he pushed me into it. And suddenly, wham! A chill pain in my side, right here, came, and it followed up. Taylor had done something to me. I don't know what he did, but he done something so violent, and it hit me in my side, and it crawled up and attacked my heart, crawled up my throat, And it got to my brain, and my brain just shut down. Next thing I realized, my fist is in his eye. My fist had made it into his eye. I had punched him. I'm not sure what happened after. I know Taylor was severely injured, and I kept apologizing to him. And just so you know, Taylor, I am deeply sorry. I am deeply, deeply sorry. You can punch me in the face right now. Come on, my face is wide open. Right here. Right here. Just hit me right here. Yeah, I am deeply sorry. And if you punch me in the face, I'll probably be like, I deserve that. But on the outside, I'll be like, what? Why'd you hit me, you faggot? But on the inside, I'm thinking, I totally deserve that. I left Taylor behind, and I went home, and I felt guilty over that time. Carter and I had played Hunger Games, and I slept for the rest of Friday. And then, I believe, I tried staying up all Friday night again. I tried doing what I did Sunday. And my sister is no longer here. She is now in Richfield, I believe. So, my sister is in Richfield while I am here, so home alone. I'm not necessarily home alone. I still have the little one down there and my mother. But flippin', I have all of the upstairs, and I have no one to kick me off the computer anymore. I'm sorry. But, yeah. So that's basically what happened Friday. I fell asleep, and I woke up at 7 at night. And I played Hunger Games the rest of the day, and then at 12 o'clock I decided to hit the hay. It was fast. It was a short day. It was a short day for me. But it felt long. And now here we are, Saturday. If you guys wonder what I'm doing Saturday, I'm probably gonna go to Carnival. And I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm not sure if there'll be any interesting adventure. That's all the time, guys. I just told an interesting story of battleness. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys later. I'll be seeing you guys probably Saturday. And hey, school's next time. So Monday and Tuesday are probably gonna be boring as heck, and then Wednesday, start of school. So yeah, adventure. I'll see you all later. Goodbye, old friends. I love you.